Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Tony Dockery with Uniworld Boutique River Cruises. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time to really highlight what is unique about Uniworld, as well as touch on some of our new itineraries, as well as themed and specialty cruises that you might like to consider. Please, if you have any questions, reach out directly to your travel advisor at Cruise Holidays of Kansas City. They are there to assist you in identifying which itineraries and, of course, which river cruise lines are best suited for you. So let's get started. So why Uniworld? Well, Uniworld does offer the most all-inclusive amenities, but not only that, they are going to be the most premium amenities that you would expect with a truly all-inclusive luxury river cruise line. And I will touch on each of those amenities that are included as well in just a moment. We are focused on delivering the most personalized high level of service to our guests. So with Uniworld throughout Europe, we average about 120 passengers on our European ships. Our largest ship being only 159, with the smallest ships in Europe being 110 passengers. It really enables us to have this amazing high staff to guest ratio to enable the highest level of service and really get to know each and every one of our guests. The really unique and probably most visible aspect of Uniworld are our award-winning and one-of-a-kind ships. Every ship is essentially a floating boutique hotel that is reflective of the destination in which she sails. So no two ships within our fleet are alike, although I will point out a couple of exceptions in just a moment. But when you step on board, you're really going to feel a sense of the destination in which you're visiting. Our culinary staff is really one of the best on the rivers. Not only are they going to look for locally sourced and provide truly farm to table cuisine, but also the most highest level of culinary excellence you can expect. You'll have the opportunity, of course, try some wonderful regional inspired dishes and always with locally sourced produce as well as meats. And included every single day, you'll have a choice of beautiful excursions. That will vary from, of course, those wonderful UNESCO and historical sites, as well as what we refer to our Make Travel Matter, which really give back to the destinations and give you a sense of the local culture or to meet local artisans, local farmers. Of course, you'll have experiences in our night out where we are in port in the evenings, such as this one depicted of our Strauss and Mozart concert that is private to the Uniworld guests in Vienna. So wonderful, wonderful excursions that you'll have a choice of, and none of those do you have to decide in advance. You're going to make those decisions once on board, once the cruise manager has given a full presentation of all of the options in detail for you to choose from for the next day. And as far as the all-inclusive amenities are concerned, unlimited pours of premium wine and spirits. Yes, we're absolutely going to introduce some of those beautiful regional wines for the destination in which we sail, but there is always a variety of choices, and that is anytime, day or night. If you're looking for non-alcoholic options, of course, we do have a selection of non-alcoholic wines as well as spirits, in addition to, of course, an assortment of other non-alcoholic beverages, including fine teas and espresso beverages. Or maybe if you like to have a morning routine with a specialty smoothie, our staff is happy to accommodate you. So please reach out to them and the very beautifully prepared fine dining experience. So we're going to be out visiting these destinations during the day. So in the mornings, you will have a breakfast buffet, so you can come in at your leisure prior to the start of those excursions for the day. But this is not going to be your typical buffet. There is going to be a variety of beautiful hot entree choices as well as fresh produce. And of course, beautifully baked breads and pastries available you would expect in Europe. We have omelets made to order. In addition, there is a limited plated menu available if you would like that. For lunch, again, we're continuing to really experience the destination and explore. So we will have a lunch buffet with a variety of those hot entree choices, including some of those regional specialties you'll have a chance to try. Again, another beautiful produce bar, some scratch-made soups, as well as a carving station that's introduced. For dinner service, it is truly a five-star dining experience. We will present you with the chef's curated menu each day. In addition, there's a number of other entree choices as well. Of course, the sommelier will also present you with the wine recommendation that they suggest paired with the chef's curated menu. You will have a variety of choices each and every day, and if you should have any allergy or dietary restrictions, please speak to our culinary staff as they are happy to accommodate you. Airport ship transfers are included. I will say there is a little bit of a change for this happening for our 2026 departures. So currently, it is included whether or not Uniworld Air is booked. So we do offer our own air department if you're interested. For 2026, it is a requirement with Uniworld Air for transfers to be included. And then, of course, we do have transfer guidelines arriving on the day of your tour or your cruise start, as well as disembarkation day. So please, again, talk to your travel advisor. They can help make recommendations as far as air and transfers and the best that's suited for you. All gratuities for our staff on board are covered. I mentioned those amazing choice of excursions each and every day you'll have. Wi-Fi so you can stay connected to friends and family at home. We have amazing, well-trained wellness instructors on board that are there to conduct fitness classes, yoga, or stretching on deck. In addition, we do have a fitness facility on board every one of our ships. And many of the European ships do also have bicycles if you'd like to borrow a bike and explore a destination on your own. Every evening after dinner, we have onboard entertainment, and it will vary each night. So our entertainers join us on board the ship in the ports that we stop. So you will really enjoy the entertainment after hours in the evening. And when we are in ports overnight, we have those beautiful nights out experiences that tend to gear around a beautiful entertainment aspect as well. For guests booking into suite accommodations, you will enjoy a beautiful, classically trained butler service that is really there to cater to any requests or needs that you may have. And all of our guests will enjoy special in-room pampering. And that's really from the spa quality toiletries to the robes and slippers, our amazing Savoie bedding, which will be the most comfortable night's sleep you ever have, and our 24-hour limited in-room dining menu available as well. So we do sail the rivers throughout Europe. So really I recommend focusing in on the countries and then the destinations within those countries that you are most interested in visiting. And your travel advisor can help you narrow down the itineraries that may meet that need. So of course, we do sail the Danube, one of the most memorable and beautiful rivers. So you obviously have the opportunity to sail past Parliament in Budapest. Of course, the Seine River with our amazing Paris and Normandy itinerary, which I had the pleasure of experiencing this past summer. In addition, I also happened to have a chance to sail on the Rhone River, so it was a beautiful back-to-back France itinerary. The Jura River Valley, which is absolutely extraordinary and very much in demand. This is a scene here in Porto. This is quite unique and different. So when you're sailing the Douro River Valley, we can only sail during the day, and it is truly a valley. So where the ship ports, we have to coach you up to the hillside towns and villages to experience them. So river cruising, the amazing part about it is generally you're stepping right off the ship and you're in the destination. Of course, that Douro River Valley is quite unique in that regard. And then also unique for Uniworld is our Venice and Gills of Veneto itinerary, exploring the region around the Venice lagoons. We are the only one with this particular itinerary and with exclusive docking rights overnight in Burano and doing very unique experiences such as private after-hour candle lighting ceremony in St. Mark's Basilica. So if you're looking for a trip to Italy, this is definitely one to consider. So speaking of Italy and our new for 2025, we do have a couple new Italy itineraries. So with that Venice and Gills of Veneto, it's a 7-night, 8-day itinerary. We do offer a more expanded one, which is our Grand Italia. This enables you to have 2 nights, 3 days in Milan, enjoy that beautiful 7-night, 8-day Venice and Gills of Veneto cruise, and then finish up with 3 nights in Rome. So, a very well-rounded Italian itinerary. If you're not interested in visiting Milan, you have the option, of course, of doing simply Rome with Venice and Gills of Veneto. Also, another brand new itinerary for 2025 is our beautiful expanded Rhine and Mosel with the Belgian Grand Discovery. This is a round trip Basel to Brussels itinerary. And really enables you to explore some unique destinations and the beautiful romantic Mosel and Rhine rivers. If you are a holiday interested in those holiday markets, the Dutch and Belgian holiday celebration may be of interest to you. So traditional European holiday markets surround those gifts and trinkets, while the Belgian markets are geared more towards food and drink. And this is bringing together the best of both worlds. In addition, we're introducing the wine roads of France and Portugal. This is definitely for the wine lovers. So this is a combination of our beautiful Lisbon with the Douro Valley sailing paired with a Bordeaux sailing. So it is a more expanded itinerary. And of course, the inter-country or inter-flight transfers are all built in within this itinerary. Again, if you are a wine lover, we do have a number of different itineraries for you to consider. Of course, France and Portugal being amazing regions for wine, but even the Rhine River Valley, which is known beautifully for its Riesling. Of course, the various regions of France have its own unique wines to each region. And then, of course, in Italy, there's always beautiful Italian wines to consider. So these are who our guests are. So while we are a more luxury boutique river cruise line, our guests are looking for adventure. They are, of course, looking to enjoy wine and culinary experiences, but they want to stay active. They want to have fun. And with that, we've really introduced some beautiful themed and limited edition cruises that I'd love to just highlight for you today. So we do have our Generations cruise departures. These are our family-friendly sailings. So this is eligible for children ages 4 and up. So if you're traveling with a multi-generation, these are the departures that I would highly recommend you consider. They are focused on select departure dates and itineraries only, and we'll introduce kid-friendly activities as well as menus on board and special generations excursions on shore that are perfect for the family. So Enchanting Danube or Castles Along the Rhine are two of our beautiful and very well-loved itineraries in Europe. And then, of course, during the holiday time frame, the Splendors of Egypt and the Nile, a bucket list experience for a family. For 2026, those same 3 itineraries are being introduced again for the summer, as well as December timeframe for Egypt, and then also a new addition with Burgundy and Provence. And this is absolutely a remarkable itinerary. For those that are interested in more of the Jewish heritage, which there is plenty of it throughout Europe, such a deep history there, we do have a couple of Jewish heritage specific itineraries. The Delightful Danube is one that I have personally done. We have an itinerary that's Delightful Danube and Prague. So you have Prague incorporated with that, and it's a 10-day itinerary. That being said, I will tell you each and every day you have those excursions that are along the lines of Jewish heritage in each port, but you also will have a variety of other, specific historical and UNESCO sites to really explore each port and destination. So you can really make it your own. Maybe you only want to do a couple of those Jewish heritage excursions throughout the trip and then enjoy the other excursion offerings. You can make it your choice and enjoy the entire trip. We also have a women's only cruise, which is new introduction for this year. Sorry, gentlemen. This particular one departure, we are introducing special activities and cocktail parties and events on board for this women's only itinerary. It is on our beautiful Burgundy and Provence on August 24th, 2025, starting in Arles and finishing up in Lyon. This is absolutely an amazing itinerary to go any time of year. So if this itinerary is of interest to you and not necessarily the women's only aspect, I highly recommend it. I personally experienced this one back to back with that Paris and Normandy over the summer, and it is by far one of my favorite and some beautiful excursions that you will enjoy throughout this itinerary. Music on the Danube is also one of our new limited edition cruises. This is an enhanced version of our amazing Enchanting Danube, where we are really diving into that music aspect and love on the Danube. Again, Enchanting Danube is one of our core and very popular itineraries that you can do throughout our season. These two specific departures on August 3rd and November 2nd are exclusive to those Music on the Danube themed cruises. So if that is something that's of interest to you, please explore that option with your travel advisor. If you happen to be a golf lover, we have an amazing premium golf package that we are introducing for the first time this year. This is two amazing 18-hole courses in the Bordeaux region of France. This is an additional or add-on package to the cruise itinerary, but it will include your tee times as well as lunch, transfers, golf cart, and of course, driving range experiences and some other specialty gifts. I will say there are not only 6 dates of this brilliant Bordeaux itinerary where you can add this golf package, but again, you can do this Bordeaux itinerary anytime during our season. These particular dates happen to be on our special sale that we currently have going on. And with that sale, you actually will more than cover the cost of that golf package. So, beyond, of course, Europe, we do have some extraordinary destinations. We cover the beautiful Peruvian Amazon with a rainforest discovery, and there is also an itinerary encompassing Machu Picchu. In addition, if you're looking to explore the very cultural and historical significance of the Mekong River through Vietnam and Cambodia, we have a beautiful itinerary for this region. In addition, really just checking off those bucket list experiences, visiting Taj Mahal with our India and the Sacred Ganges itinerary. But again, more cultural and unique experiences you'll also experience within India as well. And then rounding out that bucket list with Egypt on the Nile and all of the remarkable temples that you can explore within Egypt. So finally, I just want to share with you that we do have some amazing cruise and rail itineraries as well. This is also very unique to Uniworld. So if you love a rail experience and the idea of doing a beautiful cruise and rail combined, exploring the destinations even further, definitely take a look at some of our select itineraries and departures. This is paired with Golden Eagle Luxury Rail. And they are a wonderful partner with this, perfectly paired with Uniworld. In India, we also have the Maharaj Express, which is paired with our Sacred Ganges itinerary. New for this year is our Paris to Istanbul itinerary within the Cruise and Rail program. Of course, when you're going into the destination, your travel advisor is going to make a recommendation for you to get in there early. There's flight delays, there are challenges, gives you some time to adjust, but also explore the amazing destinations that you're visiting even further. We have beautiful pre and post extensions that your travel advisor can recommend with your itinerary. So please definitely take a look at those and consider those options. Our product team has put together some amazing destinations and accommodations with our pre and post extensions. And new for 2026, we are excited to introduce a new ship that's in build currently. The super ship Emily will be joining our fleet on the Rhine, and we're absolutely thrilled to have her joining us. So these are some wonderful renditions of the ship as she is preparing to join us next year for our 50th anniversary. So right now we do have some Sail into Savings promotions. These are just a handful of the itineraries. There are many more departures and itineraries available, anywhere from 10 to 30% off select 2025 departures. This offer is going on now through February 28th. So please reach out to your Cruise Holidays of Kansas City specialist, and they will be happy to assist you. If you're planning ahead for 2026, we do have our early booking savings anywhere from 5 to 20% off select itineraries, and that is available through the end of June. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was absolute pleasure, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you soon.